YouTube. Today I have something a little different for you. I want to talk to you today about what I like to concealed carry. Now, I do have a couple of double stack 1911s that I do concealed carry. I don't mind carrying a large pistol, but sometimes it's impractical. And so today I'm going to show you what I most often carry, which right now is the SIG P365 FUSE. First off, mags are empty and the gun is empty. Let's see if we can get it to focus just for the proof. This gun is empty. This is a polymer striker fire gun released around mid-year 2024. This gun is a kind of a fusion between the full size and the compact, and even some elements of the subcompact pistols. Now, this particular gun is 7¼ inches from tip to the end of the beaver tail, from the top of the rear sight to the bottom of the flush mag is 5 3/8 inches. It's about an inch wide. I added an aluminum billet mag well. This gun does come with a mag well. I got this one for cheap off of eBay. I think I paid 20 bucks for it. The SIG FUSE does have a 3/4 dust cover with 3 tactical slots. It comes with a nickel-plated flat face trigger. It is optic cut for the RMSC optic for direct mounting and screws directly into the slide without any additional optic plates or adapters. One thing that I really like about the SIG FUSE is that when you remove the mounting plate to go ahead and put your optic on, it doesn't take away that rear sight. And a lot of times on a lot of pistols it does. It's the front and rear sights are built to co-witness height, and so they co-witness beautifully on multiple RMSC optics that I have mounted to this gun. In case your optic goes down, especially if you're in a sticky situation and your optic goes down, you're able to still use the iron sights on this. Speaking of the iron sights, it has the serrations on it, so it cuts down on glare. They're blacked out. The front is a fiber optic green sight. I believe it came with red and orange. I could be wrong on that, but those are easy to find and replace if you want to go with a different color. It has slight undercuts here on the grip that I like. This gun fits my hand very well. It's kind of hard to tell with my gloves on here, but it has a slight cutout right here for your thumb to kind of really notch into place. One thing I like about this gun is that the angle and the shape and the location of the slide release works really well for me. I actually had this gun at the range earlier today, and I was practicing mag exchanges, and this mag release just works really well. It's located in a good spot for my hand. The mag release, you know, it could be a little further out. I like mag releases that step out a little bit, but not for my concealed carry gun. It's a lower profile, and that works. So here's where the difference between the regular P365 and the FUSE comes in. Now the FUSE, it has a 4.3-inch barrel, which again is kind of a bridge gap length and size between the compact and the full-size SIG pistols. It ends up with a significantly longer sight radius, which is 6 inches from the rear to the front sight, which is approximately 1.5 inches longer than the 365. 1.5 inches longer for your sight radius is a gigantic benefit for sight acquisition and reacquisition. When you're running an optic, as I almost always do, I'm sure a lot of you do as well, this becomes less important, but it's still noticeable within the co-witness. The slim nature of this pistol makes concealment very easily accomplished. I often pair this particular firearm with my Vanish holster. The slide has deep, aggressive serrations cut out of it, which makes press checking from the forward position, from mid-slide, as well as from the rear of the slide. It makes all of those very easy. I always press check from the forward position. Sometimes I wrap over, you know, and check that way. As far as how this gun shoots, because of the slimmed nature of the firearm, it does have a snappier recoil impulse. This thing is significantly livelier than a well set up DS 1911. I have a couple thousand rounds through this pistol. I have not recorded a single malfunction, which is pretty incredible in itself. As for whether this pistol lives up to its name, the fuse or the fusion between, I believe that it does, as far as accomplishing the mission of like bridging that gap between shootability and accuracy and recoil impulse. of a full-size pistol, but with the concealability of the compact or the subcompact, I believe it fits that bill. But with this slender, like trimmed down low pro slide, it does lead to snappier shooting than I was hoping for when I first purchased this firearm. I'm not sure what I hoped for or what I was expecting, but I guess I was expecting it to shoot a little bit more like a full-size pistol and a little bit less like a compact. I feel like the recoil impulse is a lot closer to a compact than it is to a full-size. I wouldn't mind putting an island cut in here and putting a port cluster in 4 or 5 ports. That would cut a little bit of slide weight, a little more slide weight, but it would definitely more than make up for it with impulse control through the porting. Problem is with pistols this size, when you do porting service on them, it makes them tremendously loud. So everybody at the range absolutely freaking hates you. That's just is what it is. Doing a porting service on this particular pistol would definitely help with that snappy recoil impulse that you get with it. All right, we'll go from here to the range. I'll give you some range footage, and then we'll wrap up. Welcome to the range. Today I have the SIG P365. This is the FUSE. Is definitely not holding zero. Well, if you made it this far in the video, thanks for sticking with me. I appreciate you watching. I always try to reply to my comments, so leave a comment on the video and let me know what you think of the SIG P365 FUSE. See if you like it, maybe you hate it. I have some mixed feelings about it, but as I said in the video, I do concealed carry it on a regular basis, so let me know what your thoughts are on it, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks again for watching.